Okay, I'll admit it, I'm a productivity junkie. And maybe you are too, which is why I read a lot on the subject. And it really fascinates me, and it pushes me to reach my potential every day. Now, I've found that it's almost impossible to read a book on productivity without bumping into Teresa Amabile, who's the head of research at Harvard Business School. Now, she's done decades of research on what makes people happy and productive at work. Now, in her Harvard Business Review article, The Power of Small Wins, and the book, The Progress Principle, Amabile walks us through what we know about how to win at work. And she tells us that it all starts with our inner work life. In other words, what's going on in our heads as we go throughout our day. In short, if we're feeling good, we tend to be more productive and creative. If we're not feeling so good, well, we're just not as productive and creative. And that's pretty straightforward. But what's not as obvious is how we dial up our feel-goodness, right, to make sure that we're consistently crushing it and enjoying the process. So I got a quick question. So if you were managing someone and you had to guess the number one thing that would most boost their inner work life, what would you guess it would be? Well, what's your guess, right? Amabile has surveyed over hundreds of top executives and managers. And what she found is that an amazing 95% of them got that question wrong. They just don't know what motivates people. So what works best? Small wins. Progress on meaningful projects. People feel their best and perform at their best when they're making progress on something that matters to them. It doesn't need to be some type of huge World Cup winning moment, but it's the tiny little wins that we create for ourselves every day, just doing them day in and day out, that make the most difference. And yet, very few managers prioritize this. So, as the CEO of yourself, it's time to manage your rock star self to keep focused on reaching your potential. And I got some suggestions for you. Here's 2 little questions that might help you get focused. First, what's a meaningful goal for you? Perhaps it's your wildly important goal. Second, how can you make just a little bit of progress on it today? Repeat tomorrow, and the day after that, and the one after that. Creating micro wins for yourself a habit. And watch your well-being and your performance soar to your success. I hope you got value in this video. If you want to find out more about how you can invest into your future, click that screen and let's make some magic happen.